that time. It's Tuesday evening. It's weather for Weather Geeks time. We're going to geek out tonight to some updated information on the upcoming lunar eclipse over the weekend. We'll talk about the weather through the weekend, and there's not much to say weather-wise over the next couple of days. That is for sure. So we'll make this short and sweet tonight. And, I mentioned last evening that we're into solar summer now, the 3 months of the year in which we have the most daylight. Today we had 14 hours and 19 minutes worth of daylight. We have less than an hour left to gain before the days start getting shorter again in about 6 weeks. But from now through the summer solstice on about June 20th, quick math there, what's that, 43 minutes still left to gain? No, that's not right. 41 minutes left to gain before the days slowly but surely start getting a little bit shorter. In the meantime, today, of course, was a beautiful day. And it was dry, the relative humidity very low. It's been nice with this breeze and the humidity levels this low. It's been nice to dry things out. Of course, we had a pretty waterlogged several days late last week into the weekend. And this is nice for our yards and gardens to dry out a little bit. We don't want this to last forever, of course. But we've had a nice recipe for rapid drying, certainly over the last few days, and we've shared in the dry weather across all of Ohio and Pennsylvania and just about everywhere east of the Mississippi, with the exception of the upper Midwest this evening. Tornado watch still out in parts of Wisconsin, severe thunderstorm watch out there in the high plains across the panhandle of Oklahoma down into western Texas as well. Early morning risers tomorrow, pretty good space station pass for, again, pretty early morning risers. This will get underway at 5:11 a.m., 5:17 a.m. is when it will disappear in the east-southeast sky. This will reach a maximum height of about 45 degrees above the horizon. 90 degrees would be right over our heads, so not right over our heads, but kind of between the horizon and right above our heads, so a pretty good flyby. And if you're new to these space station flybys, if it's blinking, that's an airplane. The space station does not blink. It's just a fast-moving, solid dot of light streaking pretty quickly across the sky. And, there are human astronauts up on the International Space Station. And, of course, we get lots of cool pictures from that relatively low-orbiting satellite from time to time. All right, we're going to zip through Futurecast for the next few days because there's just nothing to show you. I mean, the sun's going to be out. Clouds will build out to our east on Thursday, but by Friday, finally, enough little low-level plumes of moisture will head our way that I think there will be a pronounced increase in cloudiness Friday afternoon. Now, it's not going to rain. It doesn't look like it anyway. But I do think that we'll see more in the way of fair weather clouds during the second half of the day on Friday. Rain chances reserved for the weekend. And as I mentioned last evening, May weekends, lots of people have outdoor plans. Wedding season ramping up, graduation parties, all sorts of things going on. People just want to get outside and tend to their yard work and their garden and play golf and all that. And so the weekend forecast, all important at this time of the year, and neither day is going to be a washout, Saturday and Sunday. But I do think there'll be a scattering of showers Saturday afternoon and maybe a clap of thunder or two. Severe weather would seem pretty unlikely to me on Saturday. On Sunday, I don't think the severe weather chance is very high, but I think the thunderstorm chance is a little bit higher on Sunday. And while it won't be a washout, the rain chances overall may be a little bit higher on Sunday than Saturday, and maybe a stray shower will try to linger into Monday, but most of this is coming as we go into the weekend. All right, I've been posting about this for a couple of days now. We have a very nice treat heading our way if the clouds do cooperate. Sunday evening, a total lunar eclipse visible in the eastern part of North America. The partial eclipse gets underway at about 10:27 a.m. The total eclipse starts at 11:29, reaching maximum at 12:11 a.m. The total eclipse will end at 12:53. So we'll have about an hour and 24 minutes worth of total eclipse in which the moon will appear blood red. You can look at this. This isn't like a solar eclipse that you can't look at without the aid of glasses and other ways of viewing it. But a lunar eclipse you can definitely look at, and this, again, lasts a good hour and a half from late Sunday evening into the wee hours of Monday morning. If the clouds do not cooperate, we'll have another chance to check out a total lunar eclipse later this year on November the 8th. Again, I mentioned the kind of the blood red hue that the moon will take on in a total lunar eclipse. The Earth's atmosphere scatters blue light very efficiently, and that leaves red light behind on the opposite side of the Earth. And as the moon travels around the Earth and into what's called the umbra, where the Earth is between the moon and the sun, then that's why the moon appears to be red. Total lunar eclipses happen every month somewhere in the world. A lot of times, though, it's over the ocean or over Antarctica in places that not a lot of humans can check it out. But every month we do see one of these. It just it depends on a lot of things, a lot of geometry, a lot of mathematics as to when these things are viewable in our part of the world and other parts of the world as well. Sometimes we get a couple in a year. Sometimes we go a handful of years without being able to see one in eastern North America. So again, something to check out Sunday evening. We're hoping for clearing skies, a little unsettled Sunday afternoon, maybe early Sunday evening. A lot of the rain should try to get out of the way by late Sunday evening, but it might be kind of a close call. So we'll be updating that forecast during the rest of the week. In the meantime, thanks for watching Weather for Weather Geeks tonight. I'll see you back here on Wednesday.